I hope you lose your license. How dare you promote dieting?
Oh.
Mad?
1 meal a day! What are we, crazy? Everybody knows human beings drop like flies when they don't eat 3 meals with snacks in between?
Yeah, well, that's not even close to true, so let's get into it. The OMAD, or 1 meal a day diet, is when one limits themselves to, you guessed it, 1 meal a day, and 1 meal only. The OMAD diet is just a subtype of intermittent fasting that is slightly longer than the most popular 8-hour eating window, 16-hour fast version. So it's pretty simple. Eat food, and then don't. Now, obviously, what you eat is still going to be extremely important when it comes to your health, but that just isn't technically in the scope of fasting. You can eat gummy worms for an hour a day and still be fasting for the other 23. Being stupid and being on a diet are sadly not mutually exclusive. So beware, this isn't a substitute for healthy eating choices, but merely one of the good choices you can make. As a general rule with watching what you eat and dieting, there are 3 things you can modify. What you eat, like in exclusion diets including keto and carnivore, how much you eat, basic calorie restriction, and when you eat, which OMAD is an example of. I'd say doing 2 of these at once is a great place to be, but doing 1 is just so far superior to doing none. It's not even close. But obviously what you eat should be a factor regardless. Don't be doing a calorie restricted. Don't be doing a calorie restricted gummy worm fasting diet because Dr. Mo said that's what you should be striving for. That diet gets stuck on the common sense filter, unfortunately. Hey, come on, don't be like that. I'm just as bummed as you are. You alright? So how would one go about not feeling like they're starving to death all day? I'll start with my own story. And if I'm being honest, I never had much of an issue completely getting rid of a whole meal. It was real easy. That doesn't mean it will be for you, but it means I get to hope it will without being an idiot. So, quick summary, I used to eat 3 meals a day until I finished high school, and generally when I eat. Then I realized I was only eating lunch because I felt like it and I didn't really need to. My hunger was exactly the same when I got home at 5, regardless of if I had lunch or not, so I just cut the middleman. I know that's not what that expression means, but it should be. And then 5 months ago, I decided to give dinnerless days a try, and sure enough, I got used to it pretty quick. I even skip a day now and then and just fast for 47 hours, and I feel great throughout, or as I so eloquently put it in my previous video. And I'll tell you, if anyone challenged me to a one-on-one basketball game on the 45th hour, I wouldn't have hesitated to dominate, and I would have dunked all over him. OMAD is just how I live my life now, and I recommend you find a sustainable way to fast as well. You know, instead of going crazy and giving up in 3 days. Start out small, cut out a meal, slowly increase your fasting hours as you go. Just see what works for you. You'd be surprised how many people don't even do a 12-hour fast. I mean, I would be. I don't know the numbers. Let's say you wanted to jump right into OMAD. Like this. Is there a reason you shouldn't be deathly afraid of hunger? Absolutely. Your body is accustomed to when you eat. It expects food around the time you usually provide it with some. Your hunger doesn't increase exponentially as the minutes pass. After a little while, your hunger hormone levels will stop going wild at lunchtime every day, like mine did. So like I said before in my intermittent fasting video, it's important to know that hunger pangs will probably come. But it's even more important to know that they most definitely will go. Drink your water, sip on your coffee, your tea, your mineral water, and just let things run their course. Little bonus tip, when in the day you eat your meal is most likely very important. I'd recommend not having that meal too late. What's that? You want an actual reason why you should make such a drastic lifestyle change? Well, I'll tell you, you drive a hard bargain, but fair enough. Thankfully, I have a couple right here. Let's see, because I said so. I'm just kidding, let's go. Fasting burns fat and preserves muscle mass better than just caloric restriction. It helps get your blood sugar under control. It reduces insulin resistance and high insulin levels, what we call hyperinsulinemia. It increases cellular repair. It reduces chronic inflammation. It leads to an increase in numbers of your healthy gut flora. Cue the joke.
I don't have a gut, you mother.
It increases brain function and possibly prevents neurodegenerative problems like dementia. It reduces risk for heart attacks. Let me see how you're doing. It might even delay aging. Also, it just flat out reduces the calories you eat anyway, just because of how little time you have. Plus, I found I have a ton of extra time on my hands between the lunch and dinner I'm not having. Plus, not having to worry about what I'm gonna eat in a couple of hours is also quite liberating. You know what they say? Humans live on 1/4 of what they eat. On the other 3/4 lives their doctor. So stop feeding me, I'm trying to lose weight, thank you very much. 3 meals a day isn't some magical number, it's just something we do, for some reason. If society had collectively agreed that 5 meals was the way to go, then saying I ate 3 meals was going to seem blasphemous. It won't be as bad as you think. Maybe give it a shot. Just generally watch what you eat and be sure to give your body what it needs. And if you're a type 2 diabetic, this could really help you. But definitely consult your doctor first because you may need to watch your medications and whatnot. Don't be continuing to shoot up insulin like you're eating your regular 3 meals, you know? Consider subscribing if you like my face and the way I talk. And stay safe out there. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Hooked on a feeling. It's important to know that Humber, most likely very important. Impotent. That's good. That is slightly longer than the most popular 16-hour eating 8-hour. Dang it!